Hello guys, welcome back to Cussion Reve. It's me again. We are a young team trying to build a channel. Please give us a like and a subscribe. We promise to give you all our passion and to take the best video we can as a gift for all the supports. Today, we'll be making a chicken fricassee, my own version of chicken fricassee. Chicken fricassee is very classic and can be found in nearly every restaurant. It's famous because of its combination of white wine and chicken. Okay, we finished introducing the dish. Let's start on making. To make chicken fricassee, we'll start to brine the chicken. We'll first need to mince up some shallot. We are making 2 thighs today, so maybe 2 cloves of shallots. Just roughly mince them. We'll need to saute our shallot. Add in a cube of butter and a shallot that we sliced up. When the shallots are fragrant, we'll be adding in 1/3 of our water, our salt, and our sugar. Make sure it completely dissolved. Now, the liquid has been boiled and melted. We'll need to add in a piece of bay leaf, handful of black peppercorns, and a sprig of tarragon. Let it infuse for 15 minutes and we'll be back. Now it has been infused for 15 minutes. Take a little pot, pour it inside. Make sure you take out all the little bits. We will need to cool down the liquid a bit. 2/3 of the water that will remain, and a big splash of white wine. Now our brine is done. You might wonder, what is a brine? Actually, brining is a short term of adding flavors into meat or poultry with flavored liquid. Now our brining, it's cooling down. We'll prep up our chicken. Today, I got 2 chicken legs and we separate it into drumsticks and chicken thighs. After the liquid has cooled down, we can add it in and brine it for an hour. I'll see you back in an hour. While the chicken is brining, we'll be making our French pommes puree to match up with the chicken fricassee. Today, I've chosen Dessert. If you can't find Dessert, you can also have King's Edward. Both of the potatoes are waxy potatoes, means that it got a shorter texture to your pommes puree. The best way to cook the potatoes is to bake it in the oven at 180 degrees. Baking the potatoes will reduce the moisture in the potatoes and make the texture of the pommes puree even shorter. If you try to boil it inside a pot, it will absorb more moisture and will turn your mash really gooey. While the chicken is brining and potatoes are baking, we'll start on moving to reduce the cream and all the preparations that we need for the dish. We'll first need to make the infused cream. You might wonder, Why is the restaurant pomme puree so delicious and yours is just like bland and gluey and soft? It's because they put more effort than you. Now I'm going to tell the secret about the restaurant's pomme puree. But first, we need to make the infused milk. We need 2 cloves of shallot, just roughly sliced it. And half an onion. Slice of 2 onions. And we'll cut it into thin strips. Turn on the pot. With a knob of butter, add in the vegetables that we just sliced. Now the onions become a bit translucent. We can add in 2 cloves of garlic and our milk. If you want to get the full recipe of our infused milk, please go to our Facebook and Instagram page. I will leave the description link up right here. A splash of our homemade chicken stock, a sprig of thyme, a few cloves of black pepper, a piece of bay leaf, and a little sprinkle of white pepper. Reduce it down to a double cream consistency. It should take around half an hour. Bring it to a boil, then turn it down to a simmer. Never boil your cream or else it will create a skin on the top. Looks disgusting. Okay, let's move on to the other preppings. We'll be making a French style piece as a side for the chicken fricassee. All we need is garlic. Just mince up a clove of garlic. Dice up a few buttons of mushrooms. Just cut it in quarters. Mince a shallot. Now we need some peas and a handful of pancetta. Next, we'll be moving on the preparations for the chicken fricassee. We'll need 3 cloves of garlic and just chunkily chop up some onions. As we are braising it for a long time, you don't need to chop it really fine. Here I have 3 shallots. Lastly, a sprig of tarragon. Here are all the preps we need for our dish. Our chicken is browning, potato is still baking, and we'll see you back when those are done. Now the cream has finished simmering and it's become really thick. We'll need to pass through the sieve to get out all the things inside. We only need the liquid. Here we have a flavorful cream that we infused in. Next, we'll be moving on searing the chicken. Now we'll be searing off the chicken. Add a splash of oil. We need to cover the chicken with a coat of flour. It will thicken up the sauce while cooking and also give a protection to the chicken. Making sure you don't burn the bottom of the pan because you need to cook the sauce in the pan. Let it sear off till it's become golden brown and crispy. Now the chicken is golden brown and crisped up. Let's take it out. In the same pan, we're gonna saute our onions, shallots, and garlic. When the veggies get some color on it, we can add in a splash of white wine. Deglaze the pan just to get out all the flavors. Let it evaporate for a while. Then we can add back in our chicken. A concentrated chicken stock that we got, a cup of water, a sprig of tarragon, 2 pieces of bay leaf, and a handful of peppercorns. Bring it to a boil, then turn it down to a simmer for half an hour. While the chicken is braising, we can start to make our pump's puree. You can check the potato. If it's cooked, just stick a knife inside. If it's stuck inside easily, it's done. We need to take out the skin first. With a ricer, pass it through the potato. If you don't have a ricer at home, you can also use a fork or a sieve. Just smash it through, but it'll take a longer time. Don't waste anything. Get out all the last bits. Then we'll need to cut up some butter. Turn it to a medium-low heat. Add in our infused cream. Mix it inside the potato. When it's heated up completely, we can start to emulsify in our butter. At this moment, you can also season it with salt and white pepper if you're eating it directly. I'm going to season mine a bit later. And if you find your potato mash not smooth enough, you can also pasture sieve now. Now the chicken has finished braising. We'll add a touch of cream just to whiten it up and to give a creamy texture. Now our braise has done and we can start moving on to our peas. To make our French style peas, we will need some butter to start up with. Then we'll add in our pancetta. Cook it till golden brown and the fat renders. When it's golden brown and crisp up, we can add in our mushrooms, our shallots and garlic. Then our peas. At this stage, we can also add a splash of white wine. To deglaze the pan. Take off all of that flavor goodness. Now it's done. Turn off the heat. We're going to monte a beurre with more butter. Season with salt and pepper. Now we're done. Let's plate up. Now we're going to plate up the dish. Firstly, our smooth plum puree. A big spoonful in the middle. Spread it out a bit. Then our French style peas. Some mushrooms. Take back if it's come out. Then we're going to make our parsley into the sauce right before serving. A thigh, and a drumstick. A bit of that braising liquid. And fill more parsley. Here we have chicken fricassee. If you like our video, please give us a like, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell next to it to get the first-hand information when a new video is posted. Please comment below and tell us what would you like to learn, and we'll make it next time. See you!